Is it? Earlier in the game. In that fight, dodging around him keeps him from teleporting. Does it? Ah, didn't know that. I just wanted a bit more space to think between him swinging that great hammer at me. Graphics are amazing in this game.
Then non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry.
Yeah, that's in the books as well. Non-humans get a pretty rough time.
Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
That, I think, is a passage taken from one of the books, but I can't remember if I've read it fully. It sounds like it's the sort of thing that you'd see branded in a book from the rest of the writings.
Lion. Ready some tankards with guests.
Geralt! Ciri!
What was he doing with that barman behind there?
When I learned Geralt had found you,
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Here and there. Let's tell him the story.
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
in fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. I've a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right.
Let's see.
Anything happen while we were away?
Pretty Polly came down with a fever, Nat Oyster caught a knife between the ribs, and they're late delivering the sodden triple meat.
Dandelion.
That's typical
Lodge of
Dandelion
Sorceresses.
stuff.
Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to crippled Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. And that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting too.
Okay.
Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Gwynblade and Zeriel arrive.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
Looks like there's plenty to do. New quest, final preparations. Oh, final preparations sounds pretty final. Is there anything else I want to do? Like what's that down there? It's a contract. I could go and I could zoom off and do some of these contracts. I think the contracts will still be there afterwards. There's more gear to get. There's still some good gear to get. What's that? Wolf Skull gear. There's no point worrying too much about it because of my level just at the moment. Contract. More stuff. Okay. Let's go talk to this elf. He's upstairs, right?
How much for the...
Oh!
They say some witches spy.
Where is he? Upstairs again? And still upstairs? Aha, the big room, eh? Okay, my man, we need to speak.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have unusual tastes.
Need a
How did
hanky.
you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
Do I be... Well, I was just asking what he's got in mind.
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthir is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
Who knows this?
You make it sound important. So, guess it's not exactly common knowledge.
I'd even call it a secret.
How do you manage to hide it?
Oh, I assure you he's excellent at covering his tracks, though not terribly subtle. But I'm even better at uncovering them.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why, to bring Gels here? Show him the truth of what happened.
Oh, I
Fabulous
think
plan.
I see.
If we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
What is that?
Land of the NL?
You don't recall. After all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Elder Folk. The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me? Not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand. They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example, one such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance.
Non-specific.
Shall we go?
I'll meet you there. Because I think I want to talk to these other people, right? Unless they all have quests to do.
Meet you there. Gotta see to something along the way.
Hurry. I'd rather not loiter in the street any longer than necessary.
I'm going to assume that that's not a time-sensitive quest. Because all he said was about loitering in the street. And not that, hurry, the gate will close if we're not quick. Which is quite a different proposition. Okay. I don't think I have anything else to sell. Join Abalak. I want to go talk to Yen. And whoever else is... There's Triss as well. Actually, Triss is here, isn't she? Triss not here? I think I've missed... Balls. Let me go back in, see if I can locate her. Not going to show? I'm sure. Don't make me go and select it from the quest screen, please. No? Can I not zoom in with this? Zoom out. That damn stash. Quest. Where is it? Invoice, Wine Boys, secondary quests, evils. This one. This is what I want. Talk to Yennefer. Talk to Triss. That's what we want. Right, where is she?
How much for the...
She's upstairs. Still upstairs? On this level? She can't be up here. Oh, I see. It's gone. I'm trying to navigate via the minimap. Which is never easy. Next. Ah, here we go.
Greetings,
She
Triss.
doesn't look happy to see me.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Oh, crap. Calm down, it went well.
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under
Yeah,
control.
apart from the bit where we split up.
Mind if we change the subject?
Oh, let's go.
Past burning pyres on the way into town. non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
It does sound a bit crap round here at the moment.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope
Wow.
things work out for them.
Her and
I
Lambert.
hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
Wow, okay. So that's what happens to Kira then. That's a surprise. Hey, Carl. How you doing? Nice to see you on the stream tonight. That's thrown me. Okay, so Philippa we haven't actually found in this yet. And Mad King Radovid might be after her too.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Know what Jens found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
Okay, tell me more about Philippa.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Finally found a stream that ain't got a black screen. Have you been finding some streams that are just broken tonight? Or is it all about the E3 coverage? Because, yeah, I thought I'd spend the time gaming rather than just hanging on the news. Which we'll find out in bulletins, short bulletin points tomorrow. I want to get the details on this because I don't know the Philippa story in this
Tell me
particular
everything.
adventure.
I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a Dimeridian band on her leg.
Clever.
The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Oh no. I guess I'm going to have to win it back in a card game. You had ads bugging out, an ad would play, then get stuck on, followed by a black screen. Oh, damn. Ads are the bane of internet users everywhere. Yeah, Philippa was able to turn herself into an owl in the books, and she sort of got involved in Geralt's adventures with Ciri. For as much as I've read, I haven't finished the books just yet. Figures.
Yep, that's Zoltan for you.
A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
A feather? Well, I suppose.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
I know of such a fountain. Where we had a kiss, I think. Long time ago. Hey, Drauga, nice to see you. How late am I? I started a little bit early tonight. About 6:10. So, the reason being I'm finishing a little bit early so I can watch the final episode of Season 5 of Line of Duty tonight. Because I need to know what happens. I'm catching it all up. I watched 2 episodes this afternoon with my wife. And we need to see the end one. Okay, let's go. I'm going to have to do these quests sometime. Let's just go and do it.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go.
I am loving the story in this.
We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed.
Do I have to pay attention to this bit? Watch for me, chat. Watch for me.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the
It's
place.
Dijkstra's place.
Dijkstra. He has her at his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much.
Dijkstra and Philippa were lovers before all this kicked off in the past at some point. Great, cool. Speaking of series, you recently heard of American Gods. Looks interesting. You've seen it? I've seen episode 1, and that's it, of the first season. And it wasn't enough to draw me in, but other people said it's pretty good, so maybe I should have persevered a bit more with that.
Was that the past or the future?
The recent past. We have to hurry.
Let's go.
Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Don't think
Come on.
Dijkstra's a fan of me, particularly. Okay, is there a quick way there? I don't think it's far, actually.
I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not
Don't
likely.
think.
Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philip is weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
That's not how I imagine this turning out, but then I don't know the full story between these two.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
Oh
You
dear.
are right. I sense strong magic. We have to get inside.
I don't think that's Philippa.
Surrender!
Maybe it is.
This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out!
There she is.
Goddamn fools! After her!
Did he just take a fireball in the
We'll
face?
handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here!
Triss goes with me.
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay. In case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back.
Okay. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh. Is he just being mind controlled? Oh, I'm going to have to fight these guards. Should we talk to Dijkstra first? Does he have anything to say?
Well, get going.
No.
Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Oh, sorry. Got to kill you now. Sorry. Don't mind me. Ow! That's a sodding great big hammer he's got. Am I going to have to... No, that's got him. Did she jump into the pool of... Oh, I thought I was going to die then. I thought that drop down that trapdoor was going to kill me. Fire, all three at once. That's what I should have done. Now that... Oh, God.
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood?
Can't see a damn thing.
Stand here.
Ah, I'm
Let
stuck.
No one pass.
Let's get some. I killed someone? No, I haven't. He's still there. Take a drink. And... Burny time. Actually, I know what I'm going to... I know what I need to do. I need to do that. There we go. Keep forgetting I can do the counter attack. Now where's she gone? Oh, not him. I liked him. I don't want to kill Bart.
Witcher, no past go. Bertie, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too.
I want to help her.
She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go say. But no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
ache. Aye. But once old Drowner eats,
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
but no want. Drowner make ache very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. Which help?
Nice. I think that must be because I was nice to him when I first met him. See, it does pay off.
Help me die? Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, I don't think these two are the best of friends. There's something happened. I think Geralt felt he was betrayed by Philippa at one point.
I'm not out to hurt you.
Bollocks!
Could be
You will
bollocks.
not take me.
I want to help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Don't do it. What? What the hell is that? Oh, it's a fire elemental, okay. Elemental oil then. Where's that one? Hell does elemental oil look like? Pretty sure old Igni's not going to be much use against this fella. Ouch. Ouch. Looking a bit hot over here. I like this is when I like to use dodge. I like to like, just get in around them like that and fight. Because it's a little bit hot over there. You still up there? You gonna chuck another one down?
What's happened? So quiet all of a sudden.
Let's just ignore that. Oh. Okay. Do I have to? I can't jump across that though, right? Oh, I can apparently.
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
Oh, what do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
If I'd
I need your help.
kept those little jewels she was going to use for eyes, we'd have had more chance here, but I handed them over to someone I shouldn't have done.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Hey Pedro, where are we up to? Just been catching up on some paperwork, not been paying enough attention. Have you gone wandering with Avalak yet? Not yet. That one is to come. I've been with Ciri to kill Imlerith, and
Deepest apologies.
this bit is
The
where it now.
lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
I need her.
I remember you, little Bond, but this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
But it's an excellent time to settle a score. Philippa will come with me, and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
Tell you what the Emperor's after if you let us go. That would interest him.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cirilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Heard it from Emir myself.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
Has that just bought me some
You've
time
no
here?
idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman. Especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who'd...
Silence.
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill
Oops.
Radovid?
Shouldn't have said that.
Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Except you won't? Well, let her talk.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst her testicle.
Ooh.
And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse port side. Be sure to come.
Interesting. Interesting. Where's all this going? I don't know
Sorry
what...
to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
That's one thing sorted. Yeah, I don't know what the beef between Radovid and Philippa is. I haven't come across that in the books yet. If indeed it is in the books and not part of the game. I don't know. Yay, another level. Let's get that point spent. And so, excellent. We've got another slot opened up. We're going to put it into... Am I going to finish off... Do I want to go down a lot more Igni? Emits a continuous stream of fire. That's nice, is that? Increases Igni sound intensity. Pyromaniac. Increases the chance to apply burning by 20%. That would be a good fun build. The trouble is, there's some nice looking stuff in here. Enables the brewing and drinking of... No, I've got that, obviously. Potion overdose. Oil applied to a blade gives better chance of poisoning the target. That's nice. That is nice. Don't worry about that one. Every known level 1 alchemy formula increases maximum toxicity by 1. That's quite good. There's some nice stuff. I think, is it this tree? Adds 5% protection against attacks from the monster type. The oil. Yes, this is the good stuff in here, I think. There's stuff that interests me anyway. But I'm not going to get a lot of points spent into that, so I'm going to put it into Igni, which I like. We do have an extra slot, though, for something. I've got those 3 out, so nothing there. I could put one of those back out. 8. Or I could put one of these out. So what have I not got out? More fire? Yeah, more fire is good. Emir may be unbearable, but at least he's fair. He might be. Resolve. What's this? Adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered. That might be good. I don't think arrow deflection I need, so let's put this one on. Yeah, I think that's most useful. That'll do. That'll do for now. Quite a well-rounded character.